Hello everyone. Welcome back and thank you so much for stopping in. I finished this little journal that I think I showed on my last video that was in progress, and so I'm so happy to say that I have finished it, and I just love the way it turned out. It's a chunky little thing, and so I wanted to show you a flip through of it today. It'll be pretty quick because I think it's about 112 pages, so it's pretty big, but it's pretty little all at the same time. And then over the weekend I found, it came with another set that has a black background, and those are beautiful too, but I pulled these out because I wanted to include one in this journal, but I found these playing cards over the weekend, and I just think they're so pretty. I love the botanical print on them. So I wanted to show those to you as well. And then my husband was, we were sitting outside somewhere, and he was just sketching. And this is it's a Kanzan or Kwanzan, it's said both ways, cherry blossom from our tree outside. So he was sketching this, and I was like, oh, I think that's so pretty. And so I'm including it with the journal to be some journaling space, and you could fold it, you could cut it, whatever, but I just thought it was so pretty to add to the journal. So this little journal is, like I said, about 112 pages, I believe, fabric and paper, and it is about 6 by 5 inches, I believe. So chunky, made from a quilt. Just love the collage style. I've been doing this style for quite a while, and I find that it is my favorite. It just feels like me, and so I've been staying true to this style for quite a while, and it makes me so happy to make journals like this. So I hope you enjoy looking through. So there's the playing card that I told you about. And beautiful fabric with this lovely pocket. This piece was the exact size for the journal, and then I just left the overhang. So there's the playing card and a little collage tag for some journaling space. And then just lots of fabrics, journaling spaces with some stitched bits, pretty papers. Botanical with some floral fabric on the edge, and inside we have a calling card and a pretty little vintage piece. Some old paper with some washi tape and fabric, little bits of vintage paper. The papers are all original and the fabrics are vintage. A lot of them are French ledger papers. Little collage bits on this piece of paper. Little pocket you could write on the back of the pocket as well because it is plain. And a time card piece and a piece of an old letter that you could use as journaling space, and this lovely little bit of ephemera. More old papers. I did leave some little groupings like this and this for journaling space or collage space, whatever someone would like to do with it. Pretty bits of fabric there. Another little pocket with another botanical playing card, and this beautiful little piece tucked in there, and there's the embossed seal right there, which is so pretty. Botanical. And so this page had writing on the back of the botanical, so I just stitched this piece of ledger on there, or I think it's a piece of a deed, so that it would cover up some of the writing, but also give some pretty space to use. I love this. It's so simple, but I just love the floral playing off the stamps. Some more collaged bits. I think my light is kind of fading. The sun keeps going in and out. We have some really big clouds today, so it might have just gotten a little dimmer. If it did, I apologize. So I've really been enjoying making journals lately. These are some bloom tapes, some washi tapes from Nazi. I've really been enjoying making journals lately. I still do them very slowly because that's just how I operate, but I take a lot of time on the journals. But I've made more recently than I have in a long time, so I hope to keep that up. I love this. Just the whole thing is a pocket. So you could put something longer or larger. You could stuff this into the pocket, but I just kind of like the way that turned out. Just sweet. More journaling space. Little bits of pretty fabric. Little cigarette card, journaling space behind, and a sweet vintage card. And I just love these little bits sticking out. I think my style, if I had to give it a name, which it's probably lots of names, but it's kind of a, it's a little bit messy, but it's nice messy. So it's on purpose messy, a little bit tattered, but very vintage and very floral. Probably lots of things, I guess I could call it. But I do tend to stick along, you know, in this same kind of style. It just seems to have settled in to my favorite, to be my favorite. I love the stitching on just this little piece of paper. Other side of a pocket with some ephemera in there. And I stitched a little journaling box there. Blank space for thoughts or quotes or collaging or photos. Did I miss that? No. Little, I feel like there's another page there, but there's not. A little piece of fabric stitched there. A pretty pocket here with some buttons on a button card. I love the shade of this green paper. Botanical. And then back to the little pages at the end. And then in this pocket, there's some bits of ephemera. And this is like a cardboard piece that could be a journaling spot. So that's the back with the fabric. And take that out, and then I have to get it in, so I'll just do that later. So here's the back of the journal. I will tie it up with some pretty floral fabric ribbon, and that's it. So I will be listing this in my Etsy shop once I get some photos taken. So if you're interested, you can check out my Instagram. I always post there when I list it in my Etsy shop. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.